And we are back. Episode, I think 8 at this point. They're flying at this point, just flying off the shelves like hotcakes. But episode 8, we're back. The G.O.A.T podcast. Hope you enjoy that intro because it gets me every time because it sounds like I'm at a German disco bar and there's fornicating going on the dance floor. Yeah, it's dirty like that. It happens. But gotta love the Germans, man. Fine German engineering. Anyways, that's not how we needed to start this episode, but I got better news. Back on the mic again with me today, the Aussie kid, the kangaroo court, big old Benjamin Osisafu.
Another one.
Another one. You're just
I'm
DJ
back.
Khaled at this point of this podcast. Just riding them out.
Happy to be a backseat bandit.
How have you been, man?
Good, man. Good.
Since last episode, what is anything new and exciting in your life we need to know about?
No, nothing to be honest.
As you say the same thing every time, so that's why I just love asking. I love asking the hard-hitting questions. It's the same answer every time.
Nothing really exciting. Just the weeks are longer now.
The weeks are dragging on.
They're
with
dragging
not
out.
much to play for.
They're dragging out. They used to be very short a few months ago, but now 7 days feel like 10 days.
Well, we're down to our final, I think, 9 days from today, and we're out of here. 9 days and the season is over. We're out of here. We're on a plane. We're shipped off.
Catch you later.
Catch you later. Catch you later. Yeah, so we'll start off today. A little recap on the footy front from this week. We had a game yesterday against SA. For all my Spanish-speaking listeners out there, not like the essay you're used to saying, like essay, not like that. Different spelling, but yeah, essay. So we ended up losing 1-0. Simple as that. Shithouse game.
It was shit.
Home game. Disappointed the fans.
Good weather too.
Great weather. Decent showing of fans. Couldn't have disappointed them anymore.
Yeah, it was bad.
Yeah, Poppy didn't start the game. Poppy sat out.
You came on.
I came in with like 35 left in the second half.
It's hard coming off the bench.
It's different for sure.
Yeah.
I definitely have it just to be fair, I haven't done it in a while. And then some people make a career out of it. You know what I'm saying? Like some people are just off the bench.
I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm just saying
it's crazy.
Yeah.
You have a different respect for it once you do it because it's not easy. It almost feels like when you come off the bench, you should be like fit and flying, but for some reason you feel like the most unfit person on the field.
Horrible.
Like the first 5 minutes I was on the field, I was like, why am I just not like I'm breathing heavier than everyone out here. Yeah, whatever. So.
And you gotta catch up to the pace of the game.
Oh yeah,
because you're not starting with it, so you don't work your way in because you
also
got limited time.
Yellow.
Yeah, you're what 2 minutes in you.
I did the stereotypical sub. Got subbed on, got a yellow 2 minutes later. Whack. So it's just, that's how it goes. Whatever. It'd be like that sometimes. Yeah. Anyways, yeah, it was, to be fair, we had him on the ropes. I'd say 15 minutes. We had a 15-minute window in the second half where we had him pinned for a bit and then got a red card. And then after we got a red card, we were in trouble.
Just wasn't great.
Was not great after that, by any means.
But we finished 5th now, no matter what. Win, lose, draw next week.
Yeah, we sealed our fate after that result. We are 5th place in the table. So, it's not terrible on a 14 team, so it's like, whatever. Based on what the club's ambitions were before the season to now, not a bad result.
Yeah.
For what we dealt with.
Yeah.
Like the shambly crisscross of players, late signing, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like we did well with what we had.
People's perspectives to the start, how they'll speak to you after a game at the start of the season to now.
Oh yeah.
It's like, we got a draw. Like, good work. Now it's
180.
Like, we got a draw.
Now people are like ready to string you up for a draw. They're like, you think that's good enough, dude? I'm gonna tie you to my tractor and drag you around back. It's like, damn, okay.
Oh, shit.
We can also confirm in the rumor mill, some rumors have been cleared up since our last episode. One of those rumors being that the Gaffa has officially signed a 2-year extension here at Sporting.
Shout out to the Gaffa.
Shout out to the Gaff, man.
Congrats, Matt Poland.
We're proud of you, big guy. Very deserving.
Yeah,
definitely, without a doubt. I mean, he's done crazy amount of work for the club and the community here.
Yeah, huge.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't make him any less of a sweet tartan ass, but he deserves it. So, good for him. Good for him.
Still pisses us off here and there.
Yeah, every once in a while.
Yeah.
Like when he
couple
just,
times a
like
day.
when he just doesn't answer your question you ask him, he just goes, "Oh yeah."
Or he goes, yeah. You FaceTime and go, hey, are you here? Oh, yeah. It's just like, what? Is that a yes? Is that a no? Or how about when he drives to our house or drives past our apartment, Snapchats us but doesn't come see us?
Yeah, we found out the new thing that Gaffa does is he will do drive-bys through our parking lot out front, and he Snapchats like Benny's window from outside and just says just rolling through, but won't stop and say hi. Or he'll actually get off his bike, walk into our building, walk up the 3 flights of stairs to our room, and he Snapchats our door from the outside, and then just puts psych and then leaves, and then Snapchats us when he's already on his bike leaving.
Pisses me off.
It's a petty move to the max. It's the ultimate petty move. Anyways, congrats, Gaff.
Yeah, congratulations.
Big things to come, my man. Be rooting for yous.
Moving up in the world.
Moving up, dude. That job security, that multi-year job security.
Yeah, the 2 years huge.
That's massive in the footy. Anybody who's played professional sports at any level understands the importance of the old multi-year contract and how nice that is.
It's just so good knowing when you go home every year that you have somewhere to go next year. You're not scrambling.
Let me tell you, I've scrambled a few years. I've floundered, and it's not all that fun.
It's not great.
It's not fun. And then you're like trying to sound like when you're still in negotiations on the phone, you're trying to act like you got options. You ain't got shit. You're just like you're trying to act all tough, but your voice must be just trembling. Oh, please. Been there, bro. If I had $1 for every time I blatantly lied to another agent or club about my current situation, I could retire off that alone. That's when they're always like, oh, so like what are your options looking like? Oh, I'm like, I got 3 or 4 like options on the table at the moment, so I don't have anything sometimes. Just lie. Just see what happens, That was at least in the beginning, that's how it was. When you just got no leverage, so you're just fabricating.
You're trying to make your way up in the footy world.
Respect me. But yeah, so that's about all the footy talk I think we got. We got one last game.
One more game.
One last game, and
we've made it.
Bum fuck up north nowhere, so
there's nothing worse than traveling 3 hours to play a game, knowing that whether you win, lose, or draw, you're gonna end up in 5th place.
Yeah, it's not ideal, that's for sure.
Like, you're just not playing for anything.
You just gotta have fun at that point. You might as well go for some megs, just some sweaty megs, long distance shots. Have fun with it.
Yeah.
Try and grab a dub if we can, and I think the last game of the season might be the time I try and whip out the rainbow. Absolutely demoralize somebody with a rainbow.
Do it. That free kick that we're gonna work on.
And then get it on film and then tag them on Instagram if you can find who the kid you did it to. Imagine that. That'd be the petty to the max move. I like that.
Could be the last game we're playing with a few of these blokes. Well, I mean in regards to them retiring.
Yeah, I got a few older players on the team. We'll see what happens with them. Rumor mill is still flying for us too personally, Can't confirm or deny any allegations. It's just, I feel like Antonio Brown out here, just minus me putting dumb shit on Twitter. Lots of rumors.
Minus calling everyone out.
Minus lots of rumors and sexually assaulting my trainers. I don't do any of that, so besides those 2 things, then I kind of feel like Antonio Brown. But have we heard any more news on him? Is he just is he done? Like, what's going on?
I'm not sure. Well,
he's in college, right?
He
enrolled?
Yeah, enrolled to go back to study
a
couple of subjects.
Gotcha.
His agent said that teams are asking about him, but that could just be his agent to say what we just said moments ago.
Yeah.
To say, we got options.
Yeah, I feel that.
Do you have options there? We don't know.
Who knows?
Who knows?
Poland just texted me, by the way. You want to give him a call?
Yeah, he just said, what up?
Give him a quick call for us. Let's see if we can rope him into getting him on the podcast real quick. Chuck him on speaker. Let's see what the Gaffa has to say.
work out?
Oh no, just call him separately without me, because I got the software running on here.
My bad.
Stand by for technical difficulties of us trying to FaceTime the Gaffa. Oh, is he gonna answer? Is he gonna? He's not gonna answer. This is what he's gonna do to piss us off. I just have a feeling. This is what he'll do. He'll
What we
text
just
you.
spoke
He'll
about.
text you. You try to call him, and then he won't answer.
Or he'll pick up and we say, "Where are you?" And he'll go out, "Yeah." What do you mean, yeah? Where are you? Like,
Hang up on him, dude.
No, hang up.
Hang up on him. We're done with him.
On
No
to
more
the
calling the
next.
gaff. But yeah, so besides that, sports world, that's what it is. It's winding down. Off season's rolling up. I was just talking actually with some of my friends back home yesterday.
Sorry to interrupt.
Oh, we do got the gaff on now.
Gaffa,
We out here.
we're doing a podcast, so you're on live.
Oh, what up? Podcast.
What's up, man? What are you doing right now, Gaffa? Can you give us a shout to the fans? What you're up to?
Oh, just the autumn market, selling some makara, which is sausage for the English speaking. Selling some for the club. Wearing an apron from the 70s. Pretty awesome.
If you had to say if there had to be one sausage king in Christinastadt, would it be you at this point?
No, the former coach, Janne Lindstrom, he's the sausage king. He comes with specific instructions every time of how he wants his sausage made. He talked to me yesterday about coming today and how he wanted his sausage. So
Oh wow.
I'd say he's probably on top of his game the most. But obviously a mentor and someone that I aspire to be one day.
Hey, that's fair. That's fair. I can understand that. We also gave you a shout already, Gaff. A congratulations on the podcast for your new signing. So just so you know, the rumor mill is no longer churning.
Oh, that rumor has been confirmed.
Yeah.
I guess I'll give a little gift and admit this morning for breakfast I ate oatmeal and some fruit, since people say I never say what I eat.
That's great of you. You're like your life's an open book now, dude. That's very transparent of you.
The people love it.
All right,
But
dude.
I might be sharing too much in one day of information.
Yeah, that's a lot. You don't want to give it all away at once. Don't give it all away at once. All right, well, text Benny. We're just gonna be wrapping this up here. But yeah, just text Benny with your sweet tartness.
Oh gosh, I don't feel good anymore.
Okay.
I think I lost his number.
Okay, that's great. See you later, buddy.
All right.
So our first call in.
That was our first call in. We'll see how the quality is on that when I play it back. I just was holding a phone on speakerphone to my headset.
Hopefully it works out. But that's
Yeah,
our
we'll
first ever call in.
Wow.
The Gaffa.
Oh, geez,
Now Poland.
history in the making, dude. This is like
The G.O.A.T podcast.
Thomas Edison. That's history. What else was history in the making?
The Tsar's getting wiped out.
That was also Rasputin's magic fingers, dude. Let's honestly. So, did we ever talk about them on the podcast?
I'm not
The
quite
last
sure,
SARS?
but yeah, we
So
watched the whole documentary.
We watched
about
the documentary, The Last SARS, was it on Netflix or what was it on? Netflix. And if you haven't watched it, I highly suggest you do, because it's pretty fascinating about like the Russian czars and everything.
Yeah.
But honestly, fuck the entire story about the family and everything like that, and
Crazy.
Anastasia. It's all about Rasputin.
It's crazy.
Rasputin
Isn't it?
steals the show. And you know what's weird is that there's the old Disney movie. Like, did you guys watch all the Disney movies in Oz for the most part? Some of them?
Yeah, some of them, yeah.
Did you ever see Anastasia?
I haven't, but I know it's...
It's a Disney movie though,
yeah,
right? So it's like, it's literally about like, essentially like she doesn't know her family. It's kind of like the half backstory, the child version backstory of Anastasia losing her family,
Yeah.
the SARS. And then Rasputin's in that one too, but like they don't give you an idea of what like the real backstory of Rasputin is in the Disney movie.
Yeah.
But after watching The Last SARS, I can't even look at that movie the same. Essentially, Rasputin was just a Russian, long-haired, dirty-beard gigolo who had a reputation of
Can you call him a
having
gypsy?
quote-unquote magic fingers, is brought up multiple times.
It's disgusting. It's actually disgusting.
But you have to think, like, a lot of people have little reputations, you know what I'm saying? Like, within a friend group, within this, that, the other.
Yeah.
Think of the fact that that man died how many years ago, and in history, he goes down as Dirty Magic Fingers Rasputin. It couldn't have been a joke.
It's wild.
It couldn't have been a joke.
How a family so powerful
So
allowed this dude into their home and pretty much be the demise of the Tsars.
The entire family tree. It's I won't ruin the whole thing for you, so go watch it on Netflix. But essentially, like, the Tsars, they have like a son who's, you know, sick and stuff, and they think that Rasputin's like the only one who can save him. He's not. Literally, Rasputin can't do fuck all besides make up lies, and he just goes and hooks up with a bunch of strippers and hookers, I think. So it's really it.
That he was sleeping with the queen or whatever.
with the queen. Yeah, it gets weird.
It gets weird.
Anyways, Rasputin though, dude.
You think it was a made up story watching it?
It's hard to believe that it's even
like,
half of it's true.
This happened?
Like, wow, people were dumb enough to go through this period of time. Looking back in history, that happens quite a few times. Yeah. Where it's like, I'm sure it'll happen again. It'll constantly keep happening as we evolve. But it's like, yeah, I look back at the Tsars and I'm like, holy cow, what the fuck? People were that dumb, huh? That they thought a guy with who's up in Siberia had magic fingers. Fuck this guy, and fuck this family for believing it.
Yeah.
God, it makes me mad.
Because then they brought on Stalin after that, and then just went downhill for a bit.
It like insults your intelligence. You just feel insulted. You're like, oh God, that was stupid. That even happened. Oh, whatever. But anyway, so yeah, go watch The Last Tsars. Trying to think what else. I was talking to... You're traveling Europe. We did talk about that last podcast. You're traveling Europe in a few weeks. Once you get out of here, you'll be bouncing around. You said you're going Berlin, Amsterdam... London?
Yeah.
Gang.
Can't complain.
That'll be sick. I was just talking to some friends back home yesterday, catching up with them, and because right when I get home, it's my birthday, like a few days after.
Yeah.
So, shout out to anybody in the Chicagoland area that weekend of the 11th. If you're around, and I know you're invited. You're invited out. The more the merrier.
Open invitation.
Yeah, the more the merrier for birthdays. So, I always just like having a good group of people I haven't seen in a long time. So, we'll be somewhere downtown. There's nothing official. You know how it goes. We just wing it, really. So, I'll give you more details as we
Once you get older, though, birthdays are more like, everyone come. I'm going to a bar, bring everyone.
Oh, yeah,
It's not really like I want these people here. It's like, I want everyone here.
You know, I don't think
Even if I met you once, I want you here.
Yeah, no, I think I enjoy the company of people now. As I've gotten older, I enjoy the company of, like, people I very loosely know more than ever. Like, I just don't care. If I've met you once and you were a good time, like, yeah, come on out. That's just the person I am, I guess. I guess not everyone's like that, but yeah, as I've gotten older, for sure, I just could care less. I could care less if, like, 10 people showed up that I knew really well, or if, like, 100 people and I only knew, like, 20 of them really well. I just don't care.
It doesn't even bother you anymore.
No, couldn't be phased. It's my birthday, dude. I'm gonna do what I want. Usually the same thing happens on my birthday all the time anyways. Just, you know, you get a little too excited too early, you drink a little too much, and then all of a sudden the birthday boy's going home early. Just a little napski. That's all it is. Wake up the next morning, you didn't even say goodbye to anybody the night before, you just left. It'd be like that.
That's a good birthday, though.
Yeah. I always got the same culprits behind my birthdays, too. My boy AR always comes out. He always he's a good one to come out on any night. He's a great time out, but especially on the birthdays, he gets it going. He gets the people going.
Yeah.
He's always out. Whitman's normally always out. Feder, all those guys. Now a few people don't live in Illinois anymore, so it'll be a different crew.
Yeah.
I'm excited. I'm excited to see what happens. We'll see what happens, but God, what else?
It's just been winding down, really.
Everything has been just winding down in general here. The weather's getting crappy. It's winter. It's cold.
I know it's primarily your podcast, but...
Why? We went 20 minutes without you saying anything. I thought for sure we were out of the woods, I'll be honest with you. 20 minutes in, I said, there's no way it could be coming up now. And it did. And now you're laughing uncontrollably. Okay.
But...
Yeah?
You looking forward to the off-season, going back home?
The fact that you went around to say that out loud just to ask me that shitty question. You could ask me any question, and that's the question you had decided to ask with that. That's fine. Yes, Benjamin, I am excited for the off season. It'll be good. It really will be good because I gotta get home. Good to see family, just people I haven't seen in forever.
Mm-hmm.
Family stuff, see my dog, see friends, just hustle. Off-season hustle, dude. I'm all about the hustle. I love it.
The grind.
The grind, baby. A little bit of odd-end jobs, a little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little bit of this, a little bit of that, dude. I don't know. It's like, you just gotta get by. Do what you gotta do.
That's fair.
It's tight. It helps living in a big city, because I think about that all the time. I'm like, living in Chicago, like around Chicago, it's like, it's so easy to survive like that. Like, you can still, without getting a very formal job, make good money and do stuff like that.
Yeah.
And like coaching, there's everything. There's just so many opportunities. And I'm like, imagine if you lived in a fucking cornfield. If you were Jim Bob and you lived down south, dude, there's just nothing. And that's why I don't go south of some major highways in Chicago, because it just gets too southern too quick for me. Stay north.
No.
Stay north.
I wonder what America's going to be like now with the whole Trump situation.
Oh, yeah, we were talking about that a little bit. This is what makes me
Not much would change, obviously, but...
Yeah, the one thing that just pisses me off is that when I do find out about, like, current events back home, I can't track them for shit. Because there's 12 different news outlets, and they're all reporting different shit. And I don't know who's more credible than the other. And then it makes me real mad. I don't get it. I watched one video in the morning. This goes to show how big of a shit show it is. I watched one video about Pelosi, whatever, the girl, like the lady that accused him and all this stuff. And I watched that video, and it was like 6 minutes long. And I'm like, oh, okay. And it was a major news outlet that posted it. So I was like, oh, okay, now I know what's going on. This is where we're at. They want to go through the impeachment, whatever. And then, as I finished that video, another video got released for another major news outlet, and it was only like 2 minutes long. And then I watched that one. And then it was saying that she had just lied about everything she had said, and that she now should like apologize for something like that. And I'm like, well, that's confusing. And then another news outlet source posted a video after that, and they're like, yeah, like blah blah blah, and they're trying to break it down like neutrally, and none of it makes sense. I don't know. I hate it, dude. I hate American politics. I really do. I've never voted.
What?
Whoops! Did I say that out loud? I've been registered to vote
You're
since
gonna
high
piss
school.
a lot of people up back home off.
Oh, wah. My favorite people, this is gonna chap some asses right here. You know what my favorite people are?
What?
If you don't vote, you're just as much of the problem as if you did vote. Blah, blah, if you vote for the wrong person. Oh, boo fucking who. Listen, okay, like if people really understand politics back home, there's a few major states that are, I think historically have almost always been the same party state.
Yeah.
Illinois being one of them.
Yeah.
Illinois, very, very democratic state. Always has been, for as long as I can remember. And in the grand scheme of things, in the electoral votes and everything like that, I hate to be the bearer of bad news. Your vote really don't matter in our state. People are not gonna like that comment. It's just my stance.
Just lost 10 subscribers.
We just lost 10 liberals. No, it's like, and like I said, I really don't even have a. People that know me really know that I have zero political connection. I don't even lean on a side. I mean, I really don't. I don't identify with like a party. I am just so removed from it. It couldn't be bothered.
That's fair.
Not that it's right or wrong. It's just where I'm at in life. I just literally could not be bothered by politics. Just.
That's fair. I don't have an issue with it.
Right? You know?
But I know some people.
Some people get real butthurt with that, dude.
Real wrought up
real
about
butthurt. I like the people that take it way back in history. They're like, we had people fight for our freedom for you to be able to vote. And I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot. Thanks, but no thanks, huh? You know, I don't know, man. It's one of those things. Whatever.
Is what it is.
You ain't gonna win. It's like religion, isn't it? You
Oh,
know?
no.
It's just a dice
Just
roll.
opening up
And Pandora's box.
Yeah,
dude.
literally.
Pandora's box. You ain't
Politics,
gonna win.
religion.
Everything not to talk about
Yeah.
at
Some dicey
Thanksgiving. Everything not to
conversations.
talk about at your family holidays.
Yeah.
Or if you want to stir it up, you tackle one of the subjects. See how it goes. Let us know. I'd love to hear people comment on the best. Give us some stories.
Yeah, I'd love to hear some stories.
Of your best times that
Would
your family has
love
gotten
to hear
into
some stories.
religious or political talks.
Because major holidays, when you see that family member once in a blue moon, they're gonna hit you with some political bullshit or some religious bullshit. And don't get me wrong, I'm not against religion or politics or anything like that. But when people try to, push it onto you,
Yeah.
just like, hey, just let me be me.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, listen, if I ain't pushing something
yeah.
onto you, I don't want
Just-
nothing in return. No, thank you.
Let me be me. Like, okay, I hear you, but
I think that's a weird thing too that we've just like culturally that's happened is it's like back in the day things were very easily pushed on people in like
Yeah.
a mass kind of thing.
yeah,
And now it's offensive if like you don't accept somebody pushing something on. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
to a degree, it's like people think that they deserve to be heard out.
mm.
They don't. I'll be honest with you. I at the age I've gotten to now, if I'm listening to something and I just don't care and I don't feel that I need to be listening to it anymore, I just kind of remove myself from it.
Yeah.
You've seen me.
yeah,
How many times this year alone, if somebody I do not like, okay, for whatever reason, say just as a person, they're not a great person, I don't pretend to like people anymore. It's the best thing I've ever done in my life.
yeah.
How many times, though, this year have you witnessed when somebody walks in a room that I do not care for and they talk or they're just fluff talking, just filling, like, space or something or talking about nonsense? I just don't say anything.
Yeah.
I won't even acknowledge it. I just
Yeah.
keep on going on with what I'm doing. Watching
Yeah.
TV, texting, whatever.
Yeah.
It makes
Yeah.
some people uncomfortable.
It makes me a little bit because I know you don't like that person, and then when you're just sitting there giving nothing to the whole conversation, I go, "Damn, how long is this guy gonna stay here for?"
I almost like seeing, like, watching them sweat it out. Like, are they going to really ride this wave forever?
Because they had no clue.
Do you think so?
I guarantee you they had no clue.
Huh, man.
I'm
Yeah,
not
it's
saying
like
it's a
that.
bad thing, but
Yeah, no, I mean, that's just my thing. It's just, I've gotten to a point in my life where if you're just a person I don't like, and you're just kind of a shitty person, I don't waste any energy trying to fake talk to you anymore.
that's fair.
Hey, at least it gives other people around me a good laugh that know I don't like them. Which is like the opposite of you and Gaffa. You and Gaffa are so like, you'll socially diffuse a lot of things like that.
I try to.
I know you do.
Even though I don't like the person, I try to, I'll still try to talk to them in a sense.
Oh, I
So
know
I'm
you
like,
will.
you're here, I don't want to, like, I'll speak to you at a minimum, but
I'll serve
whatever.
up some cold shoulder for
You
dinner.
serve up a good old cold brew.
Oh, man. Oh, it's good.
You're like, take this.
It's good stuff. So, yeah, anyways, that's how it goes. Let's do a quick touch on one thing I do want to touch on is the officiating from last game.
Oh, horrible.
Now, we're going to talk about this as like a separate entity. We're not going to say that it was the result of losing the game because I won't blame that.
No.
To be honest, we shot ourselves in the foot.
Yeah.
But just as a sidebar, there's bad officiating, listen, in every sport. It's human error. And, obviously certain sports are trying to eliminate that with technology and, you get what you get. Some people hate that even more.
Sucks a little bit.
So
yeah.
listen, you're going to have the days where there's good refs and bad refs.
Agreed.
I will tell you, hands down right now, the ref we had yesterday
The worst we've had?
absolutely shit his pants.
No, we've had worse.
Oh, yeah,
The other
we've
guy
had
against
worse.
KPS.
Yeah, we've had worse. I'm saying, but the guy yesterday lost the plot.
I don't know what he was thinking what he was doing.
He had a Jack Sparrow compass, bro. That shit was pointing the wrong direction the entire game. He didn't know what was going on. He did not know what was going on. Trust, for me, not starting the game, I was just watching the game at the beginning, obviously the first half.
Yeah.
I was just sitting on the bench and I was like, what the fuck was that?
I feel like this is a blanket conversation about refs in Finland. Sorry, Finland.
No, I'm not sorry, Finland. Fix it. Fix it. It's an issue. Fix it.
It's been pretty bad this year.
Yeah, it's been consistently inconsistent. Is like what we've kind of talked about. It's like I can deal with refs if it's like consistently bad or consistently good, whatever it is.
Because you know where the
I know where the line is.
Well, you know
I know where the
it is,
line
yeah.
is. I know what we're walking. It's either if a ref's consistently calling everything soft fouls, okay, then I know that's where the game's at. If he's letting everything go and it's consistently hard fouls we're getting away with, at least I know where the game's at. But when you're playing this like shell game, like I'm gonna guess every tackle we go into. Let me give you some background here. Last game, I subbed in. 2 minutes into me subbing in, there's a 50-50 in the middle of the field, and I'm coming in, and the other guy's coming in from the other direction, and he's gonna get to it first. And I know he is, so I pull out of the tackle, and he just goes to boom this ball like across field, almost out of bounds, and like the outside of our calves like scuffed. Like I didn't kick him. My foot never touched his foot. Our calves like touched. The dude rolled 4 times on the ground into the refs like he rolled, dude. He kept rolling.
10 meters.
Oh my god, an excessive roll into the ref's feet. The ref comes up to me, yellow cards me, and I'm like, oh well, I mean, okay, that's whatever. I'll accept the yellow card. I go, but so now you're saying that every tackle like that is now a yellow card. But then you got tackled straight from behind, studs up, and there was no card at all. So I'm like,
It's just like...
I'll be honest with you, that ref that we had yesterday, that used to look like he belonged to Slytherin and Harry Potter with his long hair. Dude, the only thing, when I look at his smug face, every time I just want to put his head in a fucking toilet and flush it, dude. I want to give him a swirly every time I see him, dude.
I just don't get how your tackle, he gives you a yellow card. But then you had another dude on the other team who was running around hitting people off the ball.
Yeah.
And he just tells him, no more.
Yeah.
That makes no sense.
It doesn't get it.
It makes no sense.
The guy didn't get it.
That was the dude that you tackled too. He chucked out a couple of tackles and he was hitting people like behind the ball and stuff.
I know.
Didn't get a yellow.
Nothing. Instead he yellow cards Gustav. That's fucking poor from
And then
him.
Nadim's?
Yeah, then Nadim.
Well,
red card,
the
double
dye?
yellow.
I don't know about the dye.
It was rough. We were hard done, but like I said, I'm not blaming him even for the game. I'm just saying the reffing here, man. It was something I don't miss. You'll let him know. But yeah, so besides that, I'm trying to think, what are we? We're 32 minutes in. We might cut today shorter just because there's not a ton going on, and we kind of got to get on a roll here. Fuck. Oh, I do want to give a shout out to Nick Whitman, because he's probably going to listen past 30 minutes. Benny said, fuck Nick Whitman. Sorry. Yeah, shout out to Nick, Titty Boy Whitman, doing his thing. He called me this morning at about, I don't know what time it was here, 10:30 in the morning. It was like 2:30 where he was at. And he had woken up from a quote-unquote 6 p.m. nap at 2:30 in the morning. And that's the stuff that dreams are made of. So
It's not a bad nap.
shout out to you, big man. Great nap skills. We'll be seeing you in Texas pretty soon. I think a few of us are going to make the road trip down, so prepare for takeoff.
I won't be coming, Whitman.
Benny will not be coming. Benny will be in Berlin doing some dirty disco stuff. Amsterdam, riding a little bicycle around the red light district, and then London, doing God knows what. Is that the song that's gonna follow you in your head as you're going around? That's good. That's nice. Who else we got to give a shout out to before we get off here? Shout out to Julie for interrupting the podcast before it even started today. Thank you. Hope you're having a good Sunday fun day. Get after it, girl. Good luck tomorrow. Hopefully no hangover. What else?
I don't know. Are you a fan of Sunday drinking?
Circumstantially.
Are you a fan of having a girlfriend who does Sunday drinking when you have to go to work on Monday or have something early on Monday?
Circumstantially. If she kind of leaves me out of it for the most part.
But when she doesn't?
If she drags me into her Sunday fun day?
Hypothetically speaking.
Okay.
You have a girlfriend.
Lay it on me.
You have a girlfriend.
Okay.
Sunday night.
Okay.
You got to get up at 6 a.m. You got training.
I got work on Monday.
Or work.
Okay.
Whatever.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I got like morning training.
You got morning training.
That's
or
work.
work.
Okay, yeah.
Your girl calls you at about 2 a.m.
Okay.
Wakes you up from your sleep. Hey, what are you doing? She knows you're sleeping.
Yeah.
So I hate that question. Hey, what are you doing at 2 a.m.?
Yeah.
When you know I have to be up at 6.
Yeah.
I'm sleeping. That's what I'm doing.
You're right. Of course.
Hey, do you want to come pick up me and the girls?
You know what I do like? I do like about your hypothetical is that you've said it how most girls would say it. When the best question is, hey, would you like to come pick up me and the girls? You as a girl need to know that the answer is always fucking no. Absolutely not. It's actually probably on the bottom of my list, next to like drinking like paint thinner. It's like down there. That's where picking you and your friends up drunk on Sunday night.
2 a.m. in the morning. We'll have to be up early.
Is close to me wanting to drink paint thinner at 2:30 in the morning. It's not what I want to do, not at all. That's just the honest part about it. Now, obviously, in a relationship, are you gonna do those things? Are you gonna take some hits for the team? Of course you are. I got a good one. I got a good story back in college. So back in college, won't name names, nothing like that, but girlfriend at the time in college, they had all the sororities and fraternities and everything like that.
Yeah.
Go out for like kegs and eggs during homecoming weekend, and it's not far off campus.
Kegs and eggs.
Yeah, like kegs of beer, and then they got like breakfast buffets.
Okay.
And people are getting sloshed at like 4 a.m. I'm talking. This is like it is the epitome of American college drinking.
Yeah.
So like. Homecoming weekend, though, all your sports teams have, like, a big game that weekend, normally. That's normally how it works. So we had a game, I think that Saturday, whatever it was, and so I'm sleeping in, obviously. And this is my senior year. It's my last year of college. Like, we lived in the senior house and everything like that. Like, I'm just chilling. I'm like, all right, perfect. Our game's at, like, 4 in the afternoon. I can sleep in, get a good breakfast. Bang. This day is going to be popping. Well, my girl went out, and like I expected, I was like, obviously, go out, have fun. My girl goes out. And I get a call at 6:30 in the morning. And it was like, hey, what are you doing? And I was like, I am fucking sleeping. I'm sleeping. What do you mean, what am I doing?
That's what I made the question.
No, I woke up.
That question pisses me off.
I woke up and I was doing a fucking crossword waiting for you to call. I'm sleeping. It's 6:30. And I go, okay. So I go, yeah, I'm sleeping. And then the best is after they wake you up, they go, oh my God, did I wake you up? And it's like, I don't condone hitting women. I'm just saying I understand how 1 or 2 of them get roughed up every once in a while. That's all I'm saying. Anyways, so then I remember I couldn't get my car out of the driveway. My buddy's car was blocking mine, so I took his, and it was a big Ford Raptor, like a F-150 Raptor. It was like massive. It's like a sports car, but a pickup truck.
Yeah.
So I'm like, Deej, give me the keys. I gotta go get the girls. He's like, okay. So I pull up outside of this bar, Brothers, by the way. Shout out to Brothers, bro, because I'll be there back at homecoming. And Brothers bar, and I remember specifically, I called my girlfriend. I'm like, hey. I'm outside. I'm in DJ's pickup truck. I'm literally right outside the door across the street. You cannot miss me. It's the most obnoxious truck, dude. It's huge.
Yeah.
So I see her parading through the glass mirrors. I see her in like a band of friends coming out the door. And I go, okay, at least they're en route. She walks outside, and I'm standing there in the car, and she's looking right at the truck. And I'm like, okay. And then I call her. I go, hey. You're looking right at the truck. I'm right to your left. And I shit you not. This still makes me laugh to this day. I go, I'm right to your left. She looks right. She looks right over her right shoulder. I go, no, your other left. And then like when a kid sees like their left. When like a kid sees their parent, like when they get picked up from preschool and they get all excited and run. She saw the truck and she's like, woo! And then like just came on the dead sprint. I was like, oh my God. But yeah, to answer your question, no, I don't want to be picking anybody up that early. Call me selfish, call me what you will. No, I don't. I've never put people, this is the thing too, I don't think guys put their girls in that situation all too often.
Yeah.
So girls, you got to figure out your own system here. I'm putting this on the women to help women, empower each other. This is me telling you guys need a better system than pissing your boyfriends off at 6:30 a.m.
Yep.
Go figure something out. There's Ubers now. That should eliminate a lot of it. There's bird scooters if they're not too far away from where you need to go.
That's true.
I don't know.
And then you like pick them up and their friends, and then you got to do the round trip of like dropping all their friends home, plus getting food. So you're stopping and getting food.
Yeah.
So you're just like,
yeah.
it's like a 2-hour trip.
Listen. The entire thing isn't that great. The entire situation isn't great. Then you wake up the next day. You're trying not to be the bad guy. You got a little bit of resentment in there. She wakes up like everything's peachy keen.
Thanks for coming and pick me up.
Yeah. You ready for work? Yeah. Fuck, am I ready for work?
It's Monday.
I'm ready to find a tall bridge.
Yeah.
It's like,
but your hands are tied. If you say no, you don't go pick them up. You're copping it.
oh, of course.
Not just from her, but from her friends as well.
Yeah.
She's like, Michael won't come pick us up.
And like, you're thinking about marrying this piece of shit? It's like, oh, jeez. I read a tweet, and it wasn't a tweet, it's on Twitter. Or maybe it was like a screenshot of a tweet, I think on Instagram.
You need to get Twitter, by the way.
It's too late for me. I'm out of the Twitter game.
It's not too late.
Tweet, hooray, dude, I'm out. If I had a Twitter, it'd be bad, too. I could never run for political office down the road.
Get Twitter.
I'm not gonna. Anywho, I was gonna say, I saw a screenshot of a tweet.
Yeah.
And this is one of the hardest Denny's Grand Slams I've ever seen before.
Yeah.
And it said this. It was a dude who tweeted it, and he goes, "My girlfriend's best friend just came up to me and said, 'Just so you know, there's no guarantee you're gonna be in the wedding, but there is a guarantee that I am.'" And I said, "Damn, if you've never put somebody in their place harder than that, think about that. Think about if you know you're gonna be in your best friend's wedding, no matter who they marry.
Yeah.
But you can just hold that over whoever they're dating at the time's head. Slam."
That
If a
made
girl,
me so
if
mad.
oh,
If a girl did,
it would chap your ass, wouldn't it?
If my girl's best friend walked up to me and said that,
After you got a little attitude, she laid that on you.
Especially like after you picking them up.
Oh yeah.
If you've picked them up before, one night she comes up to you and says,
"What do you do?"
I'm not gonna say it.
What do you do?
It's not alright.
Come on, what do you do?
This is a PG podcast.
This is not a PG. Listen. As much as I think people hoped it was gonna be a PG podcast, we've already divided a town over this podcast, so it's far from PG, bro. We've got a civil war about to happen here in Finland over this podcast.
We might not be able to come back next year.
Yeah, and little did we know, contracts were terminated due to podcasts.
Anyways, I don't want to say.
All right, we'll deflect. We'll leave it go. All right, we're about to wrap this up. I will say we're finishing up final details before I get home. We will have Gustav from Mayor T-shirts on sale ASAP, as soon as possible. Pretty dope designs I'm working on with some buddies back home. Everybody who understands the Gustav movement, you get it, you know? I clue in a little more every week.
Is it going to be Gustav Takes Turku t-shirt?
There might be. We're going to start with Gustav from Mayor. We're going to see how they sell. I've got already a handful of people that have very, very intrigued about the idea. So we got to get it going. But yeah, so besides that, you got anything you want to leave them with?
No songs or poems or riddles or sayings today. So
you're fresh out.
I'm fresh out.
All right, guys.
I'm dry.
Well, thanks for listening again. Another episode. I'll get this up later today. Make sure you listen. Get over those Sunday scaries. And if you don't like, share, and subscribe, any of the three, especially subscribe.
Just hit the button.
Just hit the button, you know? Jesus.
It's not hard.
It isn't hard. If you fool yourself that it's hard to hit the button, dude, you're the worst kind of person.
When you have a lot more views than subscribers, you know people aren't hitting the button.
Oh, 100%. I've got like double the views to subscribers, and that's what makes me want to fight somebody. It makes me want to take on a whole bunch of my own viewers in a just a nice old street brawl.
Street fighter.
We can arrange that.
That'd be nice.
If you don't subscribe and you want to arrange a little street battle, let's go for it. And if I win, you subscribe. Simple as that.
Done.
All right, we'll see you guys later.
Catch ya.